Hello everyone, Visionaire here, and in this video I'll be analyzing my play during a recent TDM on Afghan. Within this game I do some things well and some other things not so well, but for me this is one of the biggest reasons I record my gameplay, to go back and look for opportunities to improve and then work on those particular things in the future. I'll highlight 3 key takeaways during this video that I'm currently working on, and hopefully that'll give you some ideas to improve your gameplay as well. Okay, so starting out with my classes, today I'm using the ACR with the red dot sight, USP 45, and for equipment I've got Claymores, stun grenades, and as perks, Scavenger, Stopping Power, and Ninja. Scavenger obviously for the Claymores and Ninja so that I'm not hurt that much. So on this map I tend to favor the bunker over here to our left of our spawn. It's a pretty good place to hold down, but it also gets a lot of traffic, especially right out of the gate, and this game is no exception. So I'm going to head over here and try and take over this bunker as quickly as possible, knowing I'm going to meet some resistance, maybe start to build up some kill streaks. So as we progress through the game here, there's going to be some tips that will show up at the bottom of the screen that really I wish I could have had while I was playing, but they were things that I picked up after I had gone back and reviewed the gameplay, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight them now. So the first one here is check your corners, and as I go running in here, I'm hot off of killing 2 people, and I don't even take my time. I just run straight in there thinking, I got this, this is clear, I'm going to go to the other window and look out and try and hold down from the other spawn point, and of course that guy is there waiting for me. So I'm going to head back up there. I'm looking at my radar, I see that my buddy goes down, so I know that he's still there, and then I see him kind of flip around the corner. So now I'm going to use my stun grenades, and I'm using them to check my corner. I'm throwing them around if I get a hit marker, and I know that there's somebody there. Now I'm really looking to use my available cover, and as you can see, there's a problem. Can you see it now? He's still sitting there, but he's using his cover, and I'm standing way out in the open, and of course that means I'm dead. So here's 2 times I've come in, and very early in this gameplay I've made 2 mistakes, and I do pick up on those things during the gameplay, and I do actually improve a bit, but these are things that I'm constantly trying to work on in my game, and something that I hope you will use as well as you're moving through your games. So the first part of this video was sort of scripted. I haven't done a lot of these, and I wanted to make sure I didn't sound like a total idiot, but now as I listen back, it sounds kind of scripted. So I'm going to free flow it a little bit, and hopefully I don't repeat myself as many times as I did originally. But here I am at the same corner again. I'm throwing stuns. I'm trying to feel out that there's somebody there. I know that there's somebody there, and that guy should have gotten me. I mean, honestly, I turned the corner, again, way out in the open, and he should have gotten me. I rush into this bunker here with my buddy Fox. I know he's a good shot, but I'm not willing to give somebody a double kill, so I duck around that corner a little bit. He does get the guy, and I go in and set my claymore. So now we've got it. I'm trying to set up shop. We've got a couple of guys coming in where B-Dom would be. I've told them that we have the bunker. We put down the other claymore. I see that somebody gets shot there, so I know there's a sniper out there somewhere. So I'm ducking down, checking the cave for him. But right now I'm just setting up shop and trying to get established. Where am I? Take a breath. You know, where are the enemies at? Because it's about tied, and I'd much rather be well ahead at this point. I like what I did just here. So I've seen it in other videos, and I'm trying to put that in my gameplay as well. I switched out my sidearm for somebody else's primary weapon, so now I'm carrying an M16, and I also still have the ACR, and so that gives me much more firepower than carrying a handgun at the same time. I do see that somebody's coming up and blasts Fox there, unfortunately, so now I'm using my cover. I'm waiting for him. I'm going to take a look around and see if I can't get him, and there he is. Pops up, and I get him. So now that he's down, I head back and try and take some cover while I'm reloading, and I had to rewatch this myself. Where did that come from? Well, sniper got me. So the good news is that even though that sniper got me, my claymore did its job and got my payback because he didn't see it there. So still clear on the corner, but now we're going to go ahead and set up again. Claymore there on that door, and then I'm going to grab this scavenge and put another one right where Phipps is laying, again back in the same spot I was. A couple guys on the radar, so we're talking back and forth to try and clean up as many as we can. At the time was that by putting that second claymore there, I actually had put one where my buddy Phipps had also put his, as you can see. So this is my formal apology for taking up your spot, Phipps. So we had a good laugh during the game, and there he is telling me that I'm a bastard for taking his spot. I apologize, bud. So here we are, just going to sit here for a moment and wait for this guy to come around the corner. But now we're basically just going to wait it out and hold this down. And here in a second you're going to see the beauty of having that claymore on the corner is sort of a... you hear it go off, and I know that there's somebody coming, and I turn for him. I didn't know his buddy was there, but I was ready for him, and thankfully he wasn't a great shot. Otherwise, I probably would have gone down there. So at this point, I know what you're thinking. I'm camping. Probably not many of you have seen my videos, but I tend to be an SMG rush kind of player, and I am purposely trying to slow down, take a breath, and take things as they come, control the engagement, as Woody says. And so this is a major departure and some adjustments needed. But yeah, I'm holding down a strategic location, and I love this part. Always good for a laugh. Our member there, Wad Squad. We're losing this host, and in the interest of time, I think here I do a little editing to cut out some time in the video. There we go. So use your radar. I know the other things that I've picked up thus far have been mistakes, but I still think I could have done better with my radar here. But I'm not sure what to do, where everybody is, so I hit my start button, and now I can see the whole map and see where everybody is. And I'm going to freeze that for a second, see where this guy is coming down the line. Everybody else on my team has a line of sight on everybody else. There's one guy here highlighted at the bottom that's my job, and notice Wad Squad behind me too. He's going to go ahead and pass by me and go down towards that guy. And in hindsight, while I wish he wouldn't have rushed down into danger, probably could have done a better job covering him. And he does end up dying, but as soon as he does, he lets us know where that enemy is and where he died, which allows me to then know that I have danger to my left, so I'm going to set up and try and take this guy out, thanks to his communication. Now I'm going to fill you all in on something right now that you're going to become aware of very quickly. I'm not a sniper. I'm not good at it. Come on. I thought I hit that guy dead square, but I'm bad at it. I need to realize this and put down that intervention at this point. But I do make a smart move. I figure out I don't know where he is. I can't see him through that smoke that just came down from a predator. I think he got killed by that predator, but I know I'm still vulnerable from that side, so I fall back. I'm sitting here and I tell my team I've got the left side danger, come help me out. So you can see the triangles on the right, people are pointing in, and they're talking back to me to let me know if I have danger or not coming in on my left side. And you'll see a second, Wad Squad again rushes in, and yeah, sorry. But now I know that he's there again, thanks to Wad Squad, and I can clean up the kill. And now through the power of movie editing, I cut out a piece there again, just to save some time. Alright, so I pick up an intervention here, and I'm looking over Phipps' shoulder into the cave. I know there's a guy in there, and kind of looking around, but... wait, did you see that? Let's take one more look and look closer this time. There's a guy that just ran through the middle of my frame, and I never saw him. I don't know if I was looking at my radar, I don't know if I just wasn't paying close enough attention, but you gotta watch those guys. It's dark in there, it's hard to see. I do come back and get my revenge, but that was kind of embarrassing. And here, just to highlight again, using the cover around you, I do get this guy, but let's go back and look at it again, because I'm standing way out in the open. I've got these beautiful boxes sitting right here in front of me that I could duck down and hide and not be able to see. I can barely see him, but I'm standing clear out in the open. I shouldn't have won that gunfight. Purely luck there. We're winding down to a close. Phipps' Harrier's doing some work here, gets 3 in a row. And I don't fault this guy for doing it, but I want to point out something. He calls in his chopper gunner. Now look over here. I've got a Harrier and a chopper gunner. For those that don't know, that Harrier will shoot that chopper gunner down very quickly, and in this case it does. So I realize it's running out of time. He's just trying to get it in. He knows he's going to lose, but if you don't know, if there's ever a conflict, the chopper will always go down to a Harrier. So make sure you clear out the sky before you call in that chopper gunner or Pavlo or any other helicopter. So there it is, the end of the game. 16-5. Not a brilliant game, but I think it was a pretty decent game. It could have been flawless had I just paid attention to a few key mistakes that I had made there. And so that's going to do it for my first commentary here. I hope you've enjoyed it, and feel free to leave any feedback that you have in the comments. But before I go, let's review the 3 things we covered. Always check your corners for those bad guys. Take it slowly. Don't go rushing in when you get a double kill like me. Use your cover when you do. Make sure you're moving from cover point to cover point. Make as small a target as possible. As Woody says, control the engagement. And always use your radar. Know where the enemies are. Know where your team is. Know where the danger is. And yeah, good luck with that, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching.